This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. We start with a tragic discovery inside of a Monroe County home. Sheriff's deputies say 2 people are dead from an apparent gas leak. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is following the investigation. She's live for us. Grace, what are you learning?
Alexandra, officials say the victims were an adult male and a juvenile female. Law enforcement was called to the scene just before 5 p.m. last night. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, the caller went to the house to check on the residents. That's when they found the occupants and their pets dead inside. The Sheriff's Office says a gas leak was found. They don't believe foul play was involved. Right now, the incident is still under investigation. In Oakdale, Grace Monk, News 8 Now. Alexandra?
All right, tragic indeed. Grace, thank you for that update. Turning now to a traffic headache on La Crosse's Rose Street near the indoor pickleball facility. A 3-vehicle crash knocked down a traffic light, causing backups in the area. Police are on scene directing traffic while they investigate what caused the collision. And 1 person is dead following a crash in the city of Altoona. That happened yesterday. Police say the vehicle was traveling north on 3rd Street East when it lost control, left the roadway, slamming into a train car in a rail yard. The driver died on scene. Police say that alcohol and speed played a part. And some breaking news we're following from the music world. Roberta Flack has died. The Grammy winner is best known for Killing Me Softly with his song. A rep for the singer said she died this morning, surrounded by her family. She publicly revealed she had ALS in late 2022. Roberta Flack was 88 years old. Switching now to the weather, we'll take a live look outside. And the script here says you can see how sunny it is, but I'm not seeing much sun. I don't know, maybe it's covered by the clouds. Art will tell us now. Art, where is the sun? Is it hiding from me?
The sun, well, we're going to be increasing the clouds as we go through the remainder of the day to cloudy skies by 3 o'clock or so. We also have behind me warmer conditions on the way, 40s and 50s for the afternoon. We're also going to be seeing light rainfall and snow potentially coming in Tuesday night, overnight into Wednesday as well. Now, we do have a little bit of light rainfall on the way. As you can see here, it's on the way, working its way into Minnesota and eventually headed our direction. We'll get closer to it, as you can see there, just shy of the Mississippi River. We'll go into current temperatures for you with some 40s widespread, some 50s mixed in there as well. No records, as I mentioned before. We're going to get back into how it feels, though. Right now, current temperatures and local temperatures are maybe about 3 to about 4 degrees apart or so, maybe even 5 in some locations. A lot of moisture coming in off the Pacific, continues to work on the northern tier of the United States. Down to the south, there's also an area of low pressure pushing more moisture over, well, it was over Louisiana, now it's getting over Florida, as you can see. We have our low kicking out to the northeast and also bringing in more snow as we rain as we go into the end of the evening, and then we'll see perhaps a little bit of rain and snow coming in for Wednesday. A wintry mix will continue on. That will be Tuesday night into Wednesday, and that will finish out going into early Thursday morning by sunrise, and we should be done. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how this all plays out. You can see the rainfall that's possible as we go through the next couple of days going into Wednesday. The bigger batch coming in for Wednesday, as you can see, all the way down to the south by La Crosse, and then wrapping right back down again. When I come back, I'll give you a better overview of the snow associated with that as well in your local forecast.
All right, Art, we'll check back in with you later. Thank you. On Alaska police, meanwhile, identifying the man who fired shots at an apartment complex on Sunday morning. 54-year-old Kevin McDowell now facing multiple charges, including recklessly endangering safety and possession of a firearm by a felon. Investigators say he fired 3 rounds in the parking lot of the Brown Street Apartments. 1 bullet hit his own vehicle, another struck a garage. Police say they've responded to this location multiple times recently for McDowell's erratic behavior, even taking him to a hospital the day before the shooting. Authorities say additional charges may be filed as the investigation continues. And still no word this afternoon on what caused a barn fire in Holmen. That happened last night on Flatten Road. Multiple fire departments were called to the scene. No word on how much damage the fire caused either. The search, meanwhile, continuing for a missing Westby teenager. Vernon County sheriffs say 17-year-old Erica Parr hasn't been seen since February 17th. While the sheriff says they don't believe she's in danger, investigators are working to find her. If you have any information, contact the Vernon County Sheriff's Office at 608-637-2123. A popular party supply store in Onalaska is closing its doors. Today marks the final day for Party City after the retailer filed for bankruptcy in December, owing nearly $2 billion. The chain had been in business for almost 4 decades. Pope Francis is spending his 10th day in the hospital today. The Vatican says His Holiness is conscious, eating, and in good spirits. It comes as doctors continue to treat him for kidney and lung problems. Meanwhile, daily evening prayers for the Pope will be held in St. Peter's Square.
Whatever happens, it's God's will. If he passes, then we'll remember him for the great job that he did.
At 10 days, this hospitalization now stands as the Pope's longest. Today marks 3 years since Russia invaded Ukraine. It comes as the Trump White House and Ukraine are at odds on how to end the war. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest.
Demonstrations around the United States this weekend and a moment of silence today of EU ministers marks 3 years since Russia invaded Ukraine. Many European and world leaders are in Kyiv for a summit and a show of support.
We must do everything in our power to enable Ukraine to secure a just and lasting peace.
It is not only the destiny of Ukraine that is at stake, it is Europe's destiny that is at stake.
President Trump is at the White House meeting with French President Emmanuel Macron to talk about ending the war.
The president's meeting with his French counterpart today and the British Prime Minister later this week come as European allies worry that negotiations between the U.S. and Russia could result in a less favorable outcome for Ukraine.
We left a lot of it.
Speaking at the Conservative Political Action Conference this weekend, President Trump said he believes he can negotiate an end to fighting, but is also pressing Ukraine for U.S. access to rare earth minerals.
I want them to give us something for all of the money that we put up. And I'm going to try and get the war settled, and I'm going to try and get all that death ended. So we're asking for rare earth and oil, anything we can get.
During a public feud with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, Trump last week placed blame on Ukraine for the prolonged war.
The president has done is reframed the war in a way that's just not true, and I think it's evidence that Vladimir Putin is playing him.
H.R. McMaster served as a national security advisor during President Trump's first term.
Those were all the Kremlin's talking points that you heard him roll out.
Over the weekend, Russia launched a record number of drones into Ukraine, destroying infrastructure and killing at least 3 people. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Still to come for us at noon, a brand of frozen shakes being recalled over a strain of listeria. We'll have the details for you. And the box office results in for the weekend. See the movie that topped the list when we come back.
When you've trusted your personal injury case to By Goff and Rody, you're going to feel the weight of the world off your shoulders. You have to concern yourself with getting to the doctor and trying to get better. We'll do everything else. And that's how we get results for our clients.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center.
The fact that Brad Schimmel supports the 1849 law terrifies me. When I was pregnant, I had complications, but because of the ban, doctors couldn't help me. Brad Schimmel has no idea what it's like to lay in a hospital bed, pregnant and dying. The 1849 law that Brad Schimmel supports almost killed me. Brad Schimmel is too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. The starting wage for laborers is up to $21 per hour with no experience necessary. We will train the right candidate. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Welcome to Luther High School. We'd like to give you a glimpse into what your child will experience here. Smaller class sizes, focusing on their needs. exploration of the arts, students working together. At Luther High School, you'll find a community building a foundation for the future and a family for life. For more information or to schedule a visit, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
After you've been injured in an accident, life becomes chaotic. You have doctor's appointments, medical bills, insurance adjusters harassing you to settle your claim. When you call Bygoff and Rohde, we take care of it all. We get results.
In our consumer news now, some federal agency heads pushing back on Elon Musk's latest federal worker demand, while Marvel's latest Captain America film continues to fly high at the weekend box office. CBS News' Matt Piper has the latest consumer news headlines for us.
Thousands of federal workers have until tonight to respond to an email asking them to list 5 things they did at work last week. Billionaire Elon Musk, who oversees the White House's Department of Government Efficiency, posted on X that failure to respond will be taken as a resignation. But multiple agency heads have told their employees not to comply, including new FBI Director Kash Patel, who told staff, when and if further information is required, we will coordinate the responses. Lions Magnus is recalling 4-ounce Lions Ready Care and Cisco Imperial frozen supplemental shakes over possible listeria contamination. The shakes were distributed to long-term care facilities and were not for retail sale. This is linked to a bigger recall of products from the company's supplier, Prairie Farms Dairy. According to the FDA, the strain of listeria the products may contain has been associated with at least 38 illnesses and 11 deaths. And Captain America Brave New World soared to the top of the weekend box office for the second week in a row, raking in more than $28 million domestically. Horror flick The Monkey debuted strong in the second spot with more than $14 million. Family-friendly sequel Paddington in Peru rounded out the top 3 with more than $6 million.
Coming up, screen time is increasing your risk of nearsightedness, how you can minimize that risk when we come back. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening right now on Wall Street. Stay with us. More news after this.
Right now at Home Sleep Express, spend $6.99 and get a free Stanley tumbler and up to $200 in MasterCard rewards cards on quality mattress brands Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep. The President's Day mattress sale going on now at Home Sleep Express.
Don't settle with the insurance company until you've talked with Schwabel, Getz & Sieben.
I felt so special. I felt that I was going to be their #1 client.
I just got a great peace of mind knowing that I wasn't a case number, that we were doing this together.
We really did feel like we had a team behind us.
I was really impressed with how they treated us. They were backing us up 100%.
They always have your best interest in mind.
Go to Schwabel.com and fill out a free online case evaluation. There is no fee unless we win.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
It's the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets with free delivery and setup and a $300 shopping card. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years. The Tempur-Pedic President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Got the Drew Barrymore show. Got the Drew Barrymore show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes! And I knew that. How fun is this? Oh. You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your medical news, people who use weight loss medications have a lower risk of needing hip and knee replacements later in life. A study published in JAMA looked at people who had success losing weight with weight loss drugs. They found at the 5-year mark and the 10-year mark, the participants were far less likely to require joint replacement surgery than people who did not lose weight. And people with dementia who have low education or live alone often have significant delays in their diagnosis. A study in JAMA showed health services are lacking for people who are socially isolated or have less than a high school education. As a result, these dementia patients have poorer health when they are finally diagnosed, which can then negatively impact their prognosis. The time you spend looking at screens is increasing your risk of nearsightedness, also known as myopia. A study published in JAMA shows people who look at screens for even just 1 hour a day had a 21% higher risk of myopia, and the risk rises as digital screen time increases. It's estimated by 2050, nearly half of the world's population will have some form of nearsightedness. As we head to break, we'll take a live look at CityCam 8. Art is in next with a look at our full forecast.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
Jen loved her Gain flings. Then Brad showed up with Gain rinse and beads. When they mixed their scents, they discovered they were scent mates. Smells like it's gonna last. Mix, match, more happy with Gain.
Around here, neighbors come together to make each other better. We're taking the same approach with healthcare. Gunderson Health System and Bellin Health have come together to form Amplify Health, giving you more of what's important in healthcare. More caring, more listening, more to feel good about on your way to feeling better. Overall, just a little more heart. Amplify Health by Gunderson. A little empathy changes everything.
I didn't know it, but my back pain was coming from my feet. My personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store got me back in the picture.
Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
All right, welcome back. I know you don't notice me on Mondays at this time, but I'm here. I hope you enjoy this weather segment. We get right into it here. Chance of rainfall coming in at the 8 o'clock hour tonight, going into the 10 o'clock hour. Then we'll see Thursday night, more showers coming back, and a wintry mix associated with that as well, starting well up to the north by Rhinelander and then working its way down towards Eau Claire and eventually to our area locally. And then how about Friday? Friday has a low chance, about a 20% chance of showers working back into the forecast. Onalaska's looking pretty good. And in fact, you can see there's been a little bit of stumping on the screen from earlier this morning, so there was some moisture. It's 53 degrees out there, feels like 53 degrees. In fact, as you go right into how this all looks for areas again up to the north, we're holding on to Millston, looking pretty good as well, 51 degrees out there. The roadways have dried out now. All that moisture that was on the roads has dissipated. All right, so we go into this low kicking out into Canada, but it's dragging some of that moisture still, possibly working back into our forecast. Tuesday. Nothing's happening until we get into the evening and nighttime for Tuesday with more rain back in the forecast. It turns into a mix of rain and snow wrapping around this low, and as it does, it brings more rain and snow back to La Crosse, as you can see down here locally, and then eventually down to the southeast. Up and out it goes. We also have another batch of that coming in for Wednesday night, with a little bit of that tracking a little bit closer to us going into the overnight and into early Thursday morning at about, say, the sunrise time. We're looking at increasing clouds for today, holding on to at least 45 to about, say, 53 degrees. I've mentioned before that has changed so many times today already, so you have to keep track on what's happening with our local temperatures, because it does feel like spring out there. You go from the La Crosse area by Shelby, looking at 51 degrees out there under mostly cloudy skies. You get down to the south zone, Prairie du Chien, holding on to at least 51 degrees, with a little bit of rainfall in the process, you can see there. Taking it back up to the north zone, La Crosse holding on to 51 degrees, back up to Whitehall, 54 degrees, and then up to Osseo, 52 degrees, with a whole lot of sunshine on the way. We'll take it back up to the north as well, getting into Ladysmith, where you're looking at least maybe partly to mostly cloudy skies. You're good to mostly cloudy skies as well as you get into Bloomer. And in fact, right back down to Eau Claire, you're looking at mostly cloudy skies to finish out. In fact, maybe even cloudier as we finish out for La Crosse going into the 3 o'clock hour and beyond. We'll also see Eau Claire doing the same, with overnight lows bound down to about 29, to about, say, 32 degrees. So we're hitting the freezing mark down to the south. Tuesday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies with at least, say, about 38 to about maybe 50 to 51 degrees. And then once we get into it, again, as I mentioned, warmer weather to finish out most of the week. Once we get to the weekend, though, by Sunday, we probably will see temperatures dropping down a little bit on the colder side. You can see that for, again, for Saturday, going right back into the remainder of the next few days. All right, so that's what's happening. We've got drier conditions coming in for Thursday, but we'll see wet conditions possibly for Friday, which is, again, a 20% chance, so don't hold your breath on that. And then once we get back into, say, Sunday going into Monday, there's about a 20% chance on Monday to about a 20% chance coming up with Tuesday to finish out.
All right, looking good, feeling so much better. It's nice to
it is really nice.
Yeah, not be hit with that once you walk outside. Enjoying that. Thank you, Art.
Sure.
Coming up, a former MLB star wins big for a university student after sinking a half-court shot. See more after the break.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
No cash, no problem. Head to Wesco on Sparta and get up to 48 months to pay interest-free on all the hot new furniture you want. Looking to level up your space? We've got you covered with recliners, sofas, bedroom sets, and dining furniture. All available with zero interest for up to 48 months. Don't wait. Upgrade your home today and swing by Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Everyone deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential. Discover how to live life to the fullest with Thinkability Wisconsin, a resource hub that empowers people with disabilities throughout their lives. An opportunity can make all the difference. And it all starts when you say yes. Call or visit the website to get help from a Thinkability navigator today.
A child sex predator facing 100 years in prison after sexually assaulting 2 girls at the local pool. Just 6 and 7 years old, Susan Crawford, the radical liberal judge who let the predator out in just 4 years. For Susan Crawford, it's a pattern, putting pedophiles back on the street, free to prowl our pools and prey on our kids. Criminals are praying Susan Crawford gets elected because she fights for them, not us.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Former Yankees star Alex Rodriguez proving he's still got game, just in a different sport. A-Rod sunk an incredible half-court shot during halftime at Bucknell University Sunday. There it is, winning $10,000 for a lucky student. The impressive display capped off a great day for Bucknell as their basketball team dominated with an 84-53 victory. And ours back with a final weather check when we come back.
Brad Schimmel wants to take us back to an abortion ban from 1849, back to a ban with no exceptions, not for rape or even health of the mother. Brad Schimmel, too extreme for women, too extreme for the Supreme Court.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you. For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you. With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Welcome to Luther High School. We'd like to give you a glimpse into what your child will experience here. Smaller class sizes, focusing on their needs. Exploration of the arts. Students working together. At Luther High School, you'll find a community building a foundation for the future and a family for life. For more information or to schedule a visit, go to lutherhigh.org or find us on Facebook at We Love Luther.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years.
While rapists walked free
and victims waited for justice.
Take it from a sheriff.
A sheriff.
A cop. Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Miss a story or need to watch it again? Find them all on the News 8 Now app.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
Well, we're looking at warmer conditions as we finish out most of the work week, getting into a wintry mix as well as we go into Tuesday night and Wednesday, possibly again as we go right into Friday. Here's a look at the rainfall today, though, getting in at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, finishing out by 10 o'clock, tracking eastward. And as we go right along the next few days, you can see those temperatures continue to bump up as well.
Yes, I'm excited to get outside again. We've been cooped up for so long, it feels like. Thank you for joining us. We will see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your Monday.